Utah is going with holdovers Mike Conley and Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson, of course, typically a six-man. And then players who were acquired in 3 different trades in the offseason. Jared Vanderbilt at center. He came over from Minnesota. Kelly Olynyk at forward, who came over for Bogdanovich from Detroit. And Lauri Markkanen at forward, who came over from Cleveland as part of the Colin Sexton-Donovan Mitchell trade. But now we focus in on the Mavericks, and there are 2 new starters, with Jalen Brunson moving on and McGee going into the starting lineup rather than Dwight Powell. The first one is Spencer Dinwiddie, who started a handful of games after the trade last year with Dallas, Devin.
Yeah, Spencer proven that he can be effective as a starter, and I think they had a little bit of success with multiple ball handlers to start the game, with one guy leaving, Spencer stepping in. He could be really effective if he learns how to play with Luka, but we'll see him come out really early and run that second team. But I think he's a great fit there. And with McGee, he's a guy that can really protect the paint. I think, Maz gave up 47 points in the paint. He's going to contribute to, protecting the rim. He showed that he can handle the ball a little bit, stretch the floor, and he brings a lot of energy.
As you see, 17 games as a starter last year out of the 74 that he played in the regular season with the Phoenix Suns. And he started over 330 out of the 821 NBA games that he's played in his career, which is now moving into season 15 once he takes the Florida regular season game next week. The officials tonight, Brent Barnaky, who's handling the jump ball, along with Trey Maddox and John Conley. And off we go. The Mavericks were on this floor on April 28th doing special things. They get ready for the season with a preseason game here tonight, their third and last one. Save-in by JaVale McGee, Dinwiddie to Luka, and a 3-point try from the right side of the floor is no good, and Markkanen rebounds.
A little sloppy on that first possession. A lot of stuff to work on. This is why this is a dress rehearsal.
Yes, this is why you have preseason games. Cut to the basket and a foul. As Markkanen rises up for a shot on the cut, he is shoved in the back by Dorian Finney-Smith. As you can see, the fall to the floor was one of significance, both for Markkanen and our cameraman, who was stationed in underneath the basket as well.
Yeah, look out below.
Ouch. So you want to be a cameraman on the floor during an NBA game?
I can't tell you how many times playing here I've run into the cameraman a lot. I think they actually spread out a little bit more when I was playing.
And Devin was here. You joined the Utah Jazz via trade at the deadline in February of 2011 and played the remainder of that year, and then the lockout-shortened 2011-12 season here.
Yeah, I really enjoyed my time here. Got traded for Darren Williams, which was a big deal.
Yep.
And we had some success. We made the playoffs when nobody expected us to, and obviously got swept in the first round by San Antonio.
Hey, man, I remember the triple overtime victory for the Jazz over the Mavs on this floor.
Good times.
Here's Luka operating down low. Markkanen with the first point of the game coming at the stripe for the Jazz. Good ball movement out of a Luka post-up, leads to a block 3.
We're going to see it a lot this year. Luka taking advantage of smaller defenders, forcing guys to trap, and then you see the swing, and they want to get to those corner and wing three-pointers. Reggie Bullock knocks one down.
Bullock last year was an excellent corner three-point shooter, knocked that one down for the wing. Here's Markkanen for 3, and upstairs for the defensive rebound, JaVale McGee. McGee averaged about 7 rebounds a game last year playing with Phoenix overall. On the block again, Luka with the dirt one-legged fadeaway and smoothly working along the baseline and popping up for an offensive rebound is McGee, who scores on the putback.
That's the energy that he brings. We don't see a lot of bigs get a lot of defensive rebounds on this team, but where he's going to make a lot of headway is on the offensive rebounds. We saw one with a putback right there.
4-3, Jordan Clarkson no good, and McGee with his 3rd rebound in the opening 2 minutes.
It's still hard for me to see Jordan Clarkson out there to start the game, but I think, talking to Jeff Terry, they want to get off to better starts, and they think his scoring can really help them.
That's an offensive foul on the McGee drive as Olynyk plants himself in front of McGee and draws the charge. And by the way, for clarification, as you just heard Devin, Jason Terry is part of the Utah Jazz coaching staff now.
Yeah, it's hard to see him in those colors, too.
It is weird. That is Olynyk really putting himself in harm's way on the drive by McGee. And McGee now has his first foul of the game, and the Mavericks have turned the ball over for the first time. There's Clarkson, former 6th man of the year a couple of seasons ago on a very good Utah team. Now starting on what may not be a very good Utah team as Olynyk drives and jams.
The it's good ball movement, something that we didn't see in the previous game in San Antonio. So a lot of one dribble shots, one pass shots. But if they can play to this magnitude, we'll get a lot more easy shots.
Dinwiddie to the corner, and a three is no good. Rebound for Clarkson. To Devin's point, Utah played San Antonio on Tuesday night. They're 1-2 in the preseason. They lost to Toronto in a game in Edmonton, Alberta. They do have a road win against Portland in the preseason. Here's a fast break off the turnover, and Luka up ahead to Reggie Bullock. Outside and inside so far for Bullock, and he's got 5 of the first 7 for Dallas. Clarkson over the outstretched fingertips of McGee. That was not an easy finish with the shot-blocking presence inside, but Clarkson scores.
Most of his shots aren't easy, but he's proven to make tough shots, and he's a guy that can score the ball in a variety of ways.
To the free throw line, kick out, Finney-Smith. Off target on a three-point try.
Those are the shots that the Mavs want, those corner threes. They shoot them at a high percentage, and they will take that every day of the week as Luka leaks out and gets a layup.
Defense to offense, baby. That's what it's all about. Luka on the board with a transition layup. Mike Conley running a screen and roll with Jared Vanderbilt. And Conley inside, got Reggie Bullock off his feet. Then McGee beats Vanderbilt to the ball. You know, Vanderbilt was one of the best offensive rebounders in the league last year, so no small feat by McGee to reach the ball instead of Jared Vanderbilt.
But that's probably why they started him at center.
There you go. Here's a foul, by the way, on Luka's drive. Markkanen not real happy about it. Here's that fast break, Devin.
Yeah, the kick out to Luka, leaking out a little bit, but this is something that he can do with the best of them is finish, either small or big guys. And I think the Mavs want to try to get as many easy points as they can so they don't have to work so hard in that half-court offense.